that Keon comes back to you too. Let's go, you too. Oh man, I am tired. Tired. So tired right now. Could sleep forever. Had a I don't even say it's a long day. It was a semi long day. It's still not over. I guess that's just how days feel when you work in the mornings. Past 3 days I had to get up at 6 in the morning to go to work. Work a 6 to 10 shift, which I like the shifts. I don't hate working in the morning. It's just the point of getting up in the morning. Thankfully, I don't work on Mondays because that would be even more crazy. Like getting up out of bed after a Sunday night, like, to wake up in the morning on Monday and go to work. Oh hell no, I can't do that. I could never do that. That's just not me. But yeah, I'm definitely an afternoon person, night owl. That's why I like working in the morning. Give me all the time in the world in the afternoon to do whatever I want to do. I'm hoping I become so good at my job they offer me a full-time job. I'm already like showing signs that I could be good at other things at the job. Like I'm only a cashier right now, but I've shown signs that I could be good at paint. Um, which all you got to do really is just know like what the customer's looking for, what paint they're looking for, and then grab it for them. Hey Hayes, you're Batman. Hi Maya, how you doing? Welcome in, guys. Don't forget to like up the live. That's good. Don't forget to like up the live. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Pinky. I hope you're doing well as well. Or should I say, I hope you're doing well also. Because saying as well is kind of a lot. That's a mouthful to say. Um, yeah, this is your chance for you guys to tell me like what would you like to see more on this channel, and I'll try and bring it to you guys. I wanted to do reactions, but I don't know if I could do reactions because some of the stuff that people have on their videos is copyrighted, and I'm not trying to get hit with copyright. Oh my gosh, bro. TMI. TMI. What kind of music do I make? I make so R&B and hip hop music. But I've taken a break from doing music. I only like write and like rehearse music now. I don't really make music. I started though in 2016. I dropped my first project on my 21st birthday. It was a mixtape at the time, and since then you know, I've dropped projects, but there have only been mixtapes. I never dropped an album before, but I've done mixtapes in the past. Some of my music actually has good reviews, which I'm kind of shocked because like it was not late until later in life that I felt found out that I'm actually gifted when it comes to writing music because of you know um just the amount of feedback I get from people who listen to my music or listen to my verses. um Sometimes when I write music, people are like, "Man, you sound like a poet," and I'm like, I don't know, I'm just putting words together. Like, it's not really that hard. Like, memorizing is kind of hard, but after you've been doing it for a while, it becomes like a muscle. You know, you work a muscle over enough times, become good. I like to think so. I'd like to think so, Chase. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I mean, I write a lot of so I write like scripts, and um oh, thank you. But yeah, I write like scripts. So I've been writing this story for a film, a possible film that I want to do. Um I don't know how many pages. I think I only have like 12 pages. So it could probably only be like a show at this point, but I want to make it a movie. And the budget would have to be in the millions, like you know tens of thousands, no, like 2 million or so. No, I can't say that, bro. No, I'm good, bro. No, I don't simp for subs. Yeah, I don't know, Pinky. Like, I don't know why people get like. Don't you have something better to do with your life other than spam somebody's chat? Like, you could be improving your life. This time you're using to spam in my chat room, you could be you could be using it to better yourself. You know, adding something to your life that's gonna help you, growing out your channel. Like, you could be releasing a video. Doing a live video, like going on different apps, social media apps, and promoting yourself. But you're over here like spamming my chat. Crazy. But yeah, I have too much respect for myself to uh entice people to subscribe to me. Like, if you want to subscribe to me, and I'll reciprocate the love by dropping great content. I don't. I don't do things to, you know, for um validation. Like I don't need validation. Like I'm already happy in myself. You know, that's actually one of my pet peeves. Like somebody who like wants to seeks validation. Like if you seek validation, like you always want people to validate you to say what you're doing is worthwhile. Then you don't have confidence in yourself to say like I enjoy doing what you enjoy doing because you like it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Cause like honestly, you gotta love yourself before you love anybody else. Cause if you don't love yourself, the second you bring somebody else into your life, like that person's gonna walk all over you. Cause you don't have a sense of self respect for yourself. And people are like dogs. Like they could smell your lack of self respect for yourself when they encounter you, and they'll do. Women are like that. Like they'll do certain tests, and if you don't pass the test, then they decide to walk all over you and try to, you know, do things to get you to just to say or do what they want, which is manipulation and you know something that should never happen in relationships, but it happens a lot because women are never satisfied nowadays. Um, they're like almost never satisfied. They always want an adventure. They always want something to look forward to. And if most days aren't adventures, they get bored and they kind of fiddle their thumbs and they're like a first grader with a short attention span and they want to move on to the next person until they find something that fulfills them, which is another reason why I feel like the divorce rate is so high. But yeah, that's my spiel on relationships. I don't like talking about relationships all that much, but that's what um that's what I kind of observe from relationships. What the hell? Did I just eat something? I accidentally hit that. I didn't mean to hit that. Oh my gosh. Right now I'm contemplating watching TNA tonight. I don't know if I really want to watch it. I like watching wrestling, but watching TNA is like I don't know. I don't like crapping on wrestling companies, but honestly, watching TNA, it feels like watching a circus. And gotta go eat, but I subscribe, so I may be back. Good luck with your stream. Thank you, Pinky Toe. Appreciate you. Yeah, go eat. You gotta stay hydrated and you gotta eat. Trust me, I understand. But yeah, it's like I don't mean like the circus as in it's like it's crazy and it's like a zoo over there. I mean it's a circus like have you have like a circus has like everybody who has a certain, trick that they could do. That's basically what TNA is. Like you have all these different wrestlers like, you got your grapplers, and you got your technicians, and then you got your strikers, and then your high flyers, and everybody just fills whatever role they fit into, and then everybody else just like you know then you have your people who could do everything. You have specialists, people who could do everything. They could do high flying, they could do brawling, they could do technically, they're technically sound, and they could also they could do they're a powerhouse. So they could do strength, lift up people, do feats of strength, so I don't know. And it's like I don't know the roster. It's been a lot of overturn. There's still some, classic teams that they do have, like the Hardy Boys, that I know are the TNA Tag Team Champions right now, World Tag Team Champions. Um, which I'm happy for the Hardy Boys. Like, I'm a huge Hardy Boys fan. They're my favorite team of all time. Um, and second is the Usos. You know, and honestly, like I grew up, I grew up a fan of Team Extreme, and yeah, I love everything about Hardy. Excuse me, Matt Hardy. I always felt like he never got to do much in WWE because the company always saw Jeff as the bigger star, so they always gave Jeff more opportunities. Even though I don't want to sit here and crap on Jeff Hardy, but like you know he's had so many opportunities to change his life around. He's kind of been like a roller coaster, being up and down, and it's like at some point, like I would have thought that Matt would have got the ball to run with it, but he never got it. And he had the ECW championship, but that was like the only title he had. Which, by the way, reminds me, I have my own ECW title in my room. I want to show you guys. I got this when I was uh, in high school. I got this belt when I was in high school. I think it was a Christmas gift from my uncle. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, this is the title. Same title that Matt Hardy won. Look at that bad boy. Matches the fit too, as you can see. But yeah, I don't know if my uncle knew, but ECW is actually my favorite brand of all time. But I'm not even sure if he knew that or not. But getting this title means a lot more to me because of that. I mean, I know it's the WWE version of the ECW title, but a title's a title. And I feel like, you know, when titles like these were still being made, like the titles still at least look like a actual wrestling title that you could put on somebody's shoulder and be like, I'm the champion. The titles that WWE makes now, that's a whole nother discussion, bro. I'd probably be on an hour here talking about how bad the titles look nowadays. But yeah, a lot of the titles they make now, they just slap a big WWE logo on it, or just no, or they have the same design for the title, and then they just slap a different strap on it, like the women's United States Championship and the women's Intercontinental Championship. They have the same design for both titles, but they slap a white strap on it, so they could be like, "Oh, this one is a woman's one." I honestly think they should have just put, the pink strap for 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 both titles, or have a purple strap for the Intercontinental Championship one, and then have a pink strap for the United States Championship one. Cause like nobody, the last championship that had a purple strap was the cruiserweight championship, and it was one of the best looking titles, honestly. You know, and the Intercontinental Championship is supposed to be, carries a great lineage of the workhorse championship, the championship where people like to fight for, because when you fight for that title, proves that you're second in command to the major champion, but you're up there. You should be taken seriously because of the legendary names that have won the title way before you. But yeah, the Intercontinental Championship has always been one of my favorite titles, um, along with the World Heavyweight. The World Heavyweight, the big gold belt, is my second favorite title. And then, I'm gonna be honest, the WWE Championship, the undisputed WWE Championship, I'm talking about the one that was held by Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Triple H at one point, Undertaker, Hulk Hogan. That title from the 2000s, I believe got brought in 2002. That title is my third favorite title of all time. And then fourth would be, honestly, it would probably be a tie between the WWE uh, Championship and United States Championship spinner belt by John Cena. Those belts were it. I know Edge made a spinner belt title once. I think after he got it away from Cena, when he won it back from Cena, he made the spinner belt. Which that belt was, it was decent, but it's not better than the John Cena one. Because he just slapped his own logo on the title, and that was different. I wonder if WWE Shop still has the Fiend Championship. I want to see if I could get that, because I have my the Fiend mask. If I had the championship to go with it, it would be goaded. I don't know what happened, but I had this Bray Wyatt shirt too. And it was supposed to go with my mask, like the shirt, the mask, and then have like the Fiend Championship. But I don't know what happened to my Bray Wyatt shirt. Like it got like lost or something. And the thing about that shirt is, like, I think it has a photo of him with hair, and I think you could feel like um hair particles when you touch the shirt. I don't know. I can't remember fully because it's been a while since I've had that shirt, but it was a really nice shirt. Excuse me. People are mad about Bailey's rating for WWE 2K25. People are saying that she should have had a higher rating than an 87, which is her rating. My guess that what she was gonna get as her rating was 88, so I wasn't too far off. Only one attribute point off from her rating, but her rating should have been higher last year when she won the Rumble and she, went on to win at WrestleMania and, had a good run with the title. That's when her overall should have went up. I don't know what Naomi's overall is, but I think she should be somewhere in 85 territory. She's good enough to be possibly a mid card champion, but she hasn't been world champion in a minute. But she also was tag team champion. And champions should be, in my opinion, if you want a championship, no matter if it's a single or a tag, you should be at least an 85 plus. If you're a tag team champion, you should be 85 plus. If you won a singles title and you've had a lengthy run like Nia Jax, you should be like a 90 or above. Because you had an illustrious run as champion, so that's how I view it. I know a lot of people might disagree, but that's how I view it. Um, and I'm actually not mad at Bailey's rating. I think it's fair because once again, this year Bailey, lost her championship, and then she had a time where um, she was fighting for the championship, and she was good enough to beat Naomi to become number one contender, but she wasn't enough to win the title off of Nia Jax. So I definitely think 87 is more than useful. The only thing is like it can never get upgraded like NBA 2K. Like NBA 2K they upgrade ratings from time to time. If WWE 2K did something like that, then it would be cool, but then again, it would be bad too because then it would probably mess up universe mode unless it was a outside of universe mode feature and you could just do an exhibition where they would just upgrade people's attribute points. But you could always just go into Accelerator and change people's ratings if you want to anyway. So I don't see a problem in, somebody starting off with a low overall in your opinion and then, you know, you going in there and changing everything to make it what you to your liking. Um but yeah, that's my opinion. I think Nia should be a 90 something. Um Tiffany Stratton should be like an 89 because she's not better than Nia. Like Nia should be like a 91 in my opinion. And I think Tiffany Stratton should be like an 89. Like I know she's a current champion, but she just got the title. We're not sure how long she's gonna hold it for. But yeah, I say 89 is more than respectable for her for right now. I have no clue what her rating is, but if it's 89 or 88, then I think it's more than respectable. And then you have Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green's another person. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Chelsea Green just won the mid card title, the mid card women's championship, and I think Chelsea Green should be. I say 86. She's definitely improved. Like I think her overall last year was like 70, like mid 70s. I think 86 is more than doable. you know, she's definitely got mic skills. So, she gets some points there. That brings her from like a 77 to like a 82. And then, she's the first ever women's United States champion. So that brings her like, yeah, gives her 4 extra points, which makes her 86 in my opinion. And I'm not even a fan of Chelsea Green, but I got to give her her due. Like she's won big matches to become the United States champion, the women's United States champion. Mi Chen is another person who I would probably have to talk about. I say Mi Chen should probably be. I say 82, maybe 83, because she another person who's had won some big matches this year, but wasn't if she ended up winning the championship and becoming the first women's United States champion, I would probably put her 85, 86. But, that honor has gone to Chelsea Green. So that's why I would have her higher than Michin. And it just makes sense, logically. Um, a team to talk about, the New Day. So Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, I think Kofi Kingston was like a 72. I think Xavier Woods was like 71 or something last year. This year, I'm gonna be honest, they probably gonna be 70, 78, 78 for Kofi, and Xavier Woods would be, I think, 77. I say 77 Xavier Woods, 78 for Kofi, which I think is actually better than their rating last year. But their whole segment with Big E was something that happened this year, but they haven't won any titles, and they really haven't had any big wins this year. So I think that's more than fair for them. Even though I am a New Day fan and I would like to see them succeed, it's you got to be realistic. These ratings need to be realistic. Um, and I think Gunther is gonna be he's gonna be 95 plus. I see Gunther being 95 plus, and there might even be like a challenge for you to beat Gunther without leaving the ring or something in the game. I could almost guarantee that. But yeah, I see Gunther being a 95, 96. Um, and I know that's a crazy rating, and people like Roman Reigns are only people, and John Cena are typically the only people who gets that high of a rating, but he's had a lengthy title reign. Loving him or hate him, like he's had a lengthy title reign. Um, Jay Uso just won the Royal Rumble, doing big things, have won big matches, have won a title this year. I say Jay, and I expect him to win at WrestleMania. By the way, I expect Jay to be a 92. I think Jay Uso deserves a 92 this year. 92, 91. That's my guess. And then now we got to talk about Ludwig Kaiser though. Ludwig Kaiser, he just won last night on Raw. Actually, not last night, but Monday on Raw. So, um, he pinned Pete Dunne in a triple threat with Penta and Pete Dunne in it. And I don't know, he's kind of been floating. He doesn't really have any direction at this point, but he's solid enough to give you a good match. And those type of people are usually like 80 overall people, but they could do like the world in the ring. Like they could, you know, turn you into a pretzel, do submission holds and stuff like that. So I expect his submission game and striking game and grappling game to be kind of like up there, but it's gonna level out at an 80. I think he's gonna be an 80 overall. Cause like he's had much bigger wins in my opinion than New Day, but you know, not big enough to the fact he's won a championship. Now, if he's won a championship, that 80 goes from an 80 to like an 84, 85 easily. Because now he has a title that says, you know, I'm moving in the right direction. Now we're gonna transition into one of the biggest persons, one of the biggest overall guys in WWE 2K25, and that man was just almost the winner of the 2025 Royal Rumble. Yes, I am talking about the man you cannot see, and you still can't see him after 20 plus years, John Cena. John Cena. John Cena. This. This. John Cena. You can see him right there. This John Cena. That's the guy. Yeah, that guy. He, John Cena. This is crazy. I mean, he hasn't won a match in like how long? They said that it's like 1,000 something days or so. But he was the last person to be eliminated in the Rumble. So I'm gonna be honest, you know, because Cena is Cena, he kind of gets like extra points because he is a legend or soon to be legend in WWE. So I would give Cena. I say, ooh, this is crazy. I say give Cena a 89. Like he's haven't if he's won a championship this year, then he would easily be a 92, 93 because he's John Cena and he's a soon to be legend. And you know, in games like 2K, like they usually typically rate legends low, especially if they haven't done anything lately. And that's kind of a bad thing because like in the old games like SmackDown versus Raw 2007 and 2008, like when they had legends in the game, they were 90 and above, you know, 90 95 plus or 90 and above. And I feel like that's where it should be. Like, you know, if you're a legend, you got a big name, like you should be up there. But I'm grading it by 2K's metrics. I think Cena's gonna be 89, 88, probably 89. Um, and now we transition from John Cena into somebody who is a WWE legend, and that guy is Rey Mysterio. I don't know his rating. People were complaining about his rating. I didn't see his rating yet. Um, but I think Ray, you know, another person he's won some big matches, but you know, just hasn't won any gold in a minute. Um, I say Ray is like I say Ray's an 88. Like he's right below Cena, or he could be like right at Cena. So I say Cena would probably be 88. Ray would probably be 89. That's my guess. But yeah, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on ratings, how you think the rating system is for WWE 2K, and is there a way that they could fix it? Do you think there is a problem with it, or do you think there's not a problem with it? And your tips on how you think they could fix it if there is a problem, and if there's not a problem, how could they continue expound on what they already created? Because I think I think ratings for the most part are reasonable. In NBA 2K, I don't like the rating system, to be honest. Like, I think some players get rated high just because of their legacy, and um, like somebody like for instance, like somebody like LeBron, if it was if this was if he was a WWE 2K character, he would probably be rated only like an 88, 89. But because he has name value and he has 4 championships and he's done plenty of things, he's the leading all-time scoring leader, you know, he gets a 95 plus in the game in NBA 2K. And it makes sense because you could be like, oh, it's LeBron, so he's supposed to be that bit good, but it's like, bro hasn't won a championship since 2020. That's almost 5 years. It will be 5 years by October of this year. So unless the Lakers do something major to help them win the chip this before the end of the summer, like that's a done deal, man. But I think the Lakers are definitely prone to do something this year. Like I think we could make a legitimate run. Like you even look at last year's finals. It was I think the first seeded Boston Celtics versus the fifth seed Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks were the fifth seed, and lo and behold, guess who's the fifth seed this year in the West? It's the Los Angeles Lakers, and we're right in front of the LA Clippers. We're um we're almost knocking on the door of the fourth seed. So I hope we get a top seed. If we get a fourth, if we get a top four seed, the first seed, the second seed, the third seed, or the fourth seed will have home court advantage in the first round, which is awesome. I think that's a great thing, and I think we could, you know, um, catapult ourselves off of that and do something well in the playoffs if we have a higher seed. But yeah, that's my feeling about the Lakers. I love talking about the Lakers. Uh, I don't know. I know Luca just had his revenge game against the Mavericks, and a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, the Mavericks lost because Anthony Davis wasn't playing, and there'd probably be a different team with Anthony Davis playing." I get that. They don't have Anthony Davis. They don't have Daniel Gafford, who is another person who is very physical. And could give you 10 or 15 on a good day. But uh, I just think it's crazy. A lot of people like to doubt the Lakers because they're kind of like this is how the Lakers get treated in society. Like the Lakers are like that little kid who wants the world and complains about not having the world, and then once they get it, they make they make millions, and then everybody hates them. That's basically the Lakers. Like we seek out getting star players, we get the star players, We win championships with those star players, and then everybody gets mad. And then it creates a chain reaction that continues and continues and continues and continues. Like now that we have Luca, and LeBron is probably looking retirement in the face right now, and blinking at it. Like it's almost about that time for Luca to just be like, this is my town, this is my city now. Like I'm gonna take over this town and city, and do what I could do to build a home here in LA and bring superstars over. Because if I think if Luca really commits to being a great basketball player, you know working on his body, and staying disciplined, and doing everything right the right way, I think that he could be a generational talent. Like, just look at somebody like Jalen Brown. Like, this guy won Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and an NBA championship all in one season. And the thing is, like, if I was Kobe Bryant and I was still around, I'd honestly be so pissed off right now. Like, I would be so pissed off. And it's not because it has nothing to do with the fact that the Lakers have done. It has nothing to do with the Lakers. I'd be pissed off because, like, how many times have I done so well in the Western Conference Finals game, and now they want to give out awards for Western Conference Finals MVP? Like, I should have had that accolade. Like, if I was Kobe Bryant, I'd definitely feel like that. Or if I was Shaq, I'd be like, I should have got Western Conference Finals MVP, and to go along with my Finals MVPs and my regular season MVP. Like, I should have been accolade king. But no, the people in charge, they didn't want that have an award like that made at the time. So I don't get that accolade. That's just something that's left to the wayside. And it's kind of a crummy award. I'm not gonna lie, because like it's like some people who get that award, Jalen Brown does fall under this category, but some people who got that award, you know, they play well in the conference finals, but once the finals come, they don't show up. And yeah, I think it's just an extra award. And I don't like changing things to just change things. I like tradition. I like history. I don't like when people try to, it reminds me of a kid who just has a controller in their hand, and you're playing a fighting game. Yeah, so this is probably a perfect example. You're playing a fighting game, and you're facing a kid who has a controller in their hands, and they don't know how to control everything, so they're pressing every button to button mash you to try and beat you in the game. That's what it's like when they go in and they change these things, make these new accolades, make these new trophies. It's a kid button mashing on a on a game system. That's what it is. But yeah, that could be a whole nother discussion for honestly like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like, I could talk forever about that. Don't forget to like up the live, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Excuse me. Is it about that time? Wow, it's already 7:34. Oh, that's NXT. NXT WWE Roadblock NXT is gonna be in MSG. That's Tuesday night. Oh man, I should be able to make that if I wanted to go. I would be able to make that if I wanted to go because I work on Tuesdays, but I work in the morning. So going in the evening to get to MSG wouldn't be a problem. It's just how I'm gonna get there is really the problem. Yo, this guy, this wrestler, Leon Slater, this man is I never seen somebody do this before. He did a swanton a 450 swanton bomb. Like if I could play the clip on here to show you guys, um crazy. It's probably somebody probably posted it on YouTube at this point. But just type in Leon Slater Swanton Bomb 450. You'll be amazed. I'm like, this man. When he was like, when he did the move, I was like, there's no way he's gonna be able to turn over in enough time to land on the person flat. Like he's gonna hit them with his knees or something. Do like a 450 knee drop, like Kurt Angle did to Sting or something, bro. But no, this man fell flat and landed like perfectly. It was, and then after he did that, Jeff Hardy did a swanton bomb, which you know Jeff Hardy's swanton bomb is like killer. But yeah, I did see the Hardy Boys match though on NXT this week. It was really good. They faced the No Quarter Cash Crew, but then after the match, the No Quarter Cash Crew got attacked by that new stable that they're ushering in. But yeah, I don't know anything. I don't know much about that new stable, except that the fact that they're heels. Because they like to attack. I don't know who they're trying to target. Cause like, okay, makes sense. Y'all, yeah, okay, y'all attack the NXT World Champion. You want the world title or whatever, right? But then you attack the No Quarter Catch Crew. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like the math ain't mathing. Like if you just want to go for the head honcho, just go for the head honcho. Why are you going after a team who's not even like in contention for tag team titles? Like I don't think the No Quarter Catch Crew are gonna get a tag team titles opportunity anytime soon. So attacking them is just a waste of space in my opinion. But they went right ahead and honestly, I'm not happy that Bianca and Naomi lost the women's tag team titles. I think you know I know they lost the titles because they need to do the storyline with Jade and everything, and find out who attacked her. And the more and more I think about it, the more and more I think it was a combined effort. Like it it could be Naomi. I was heavy on the Naomi haterade. Like honestly, like I really thought it was Naomi until I was like, maybe it could be Bianca too. And the thing that people are saying, like, oh well, Bianca left her title match to her title opportunity to go check on Jade to make sure she was all right. But that doesn't mean that she didn't orchestrate the attack. She didn't bark orders to Naomi to take out Jade. Cause let's be honest, like Bianca's popular, but I think more people like Jade than they do Bianca. And you don't think that eats away at Bianca a little bit? Like Jade's getting more popular than I am, and I'm the person who brought her along. Like I should be the one getting those looks. I should be the one getting those merch sales. I should be the one getting more attention. I'm the EST. Like, why am I being looked at as, somebody lesser? Because she's new. She's like the new toy that that you like to play with because she's fresh, she's new, and she's not something you saw on your TV screen for a while. So you're not used to her and you want to get to know her more. Screw that. Like I'm the EST. I'm the person you should be looking for. But yeah, something to the effect of that. That's why I think it's a combined effort by Naomi and Bianca, and they attacked Raquel and Liv to save face because they've been saying it's been them, and it's easy. They're an easy target because they've been attacking people. They attacked Rhea, and then um uh they attacked, I think, Damage Control at one point. I think they attacked Damage Control at one point. Hello, Bella. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm just talking about WWE stuff. So like basically who I think attacked Jade. I still think it's Bianca and Naomi. I think it's Naomi, but I think Bianca told Naomi to do so. And people are like, well, yeah, like, of course, Bianca didn't do it because, she went with her in the ambulance, but yeah, she went with her in the ambulance so she could know her recovery time and know how long she has until she gets her comeuppance. That just honestly makes more sense to me. Like, put two and two together. Thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm glad that we on the same page. That you think she did too. But yeah, if that doesn't like you know make people think like, yeah, she might have done it, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I probably should turn this into a podcast episode because that's what it feels like. It feels like a podcast episode. Excuse me. If y'all have any questions for me, feel free to ask any questions. I'm trying to make this as interactive as possible. So if y'all have any questions about me or, pertaining to anything I like as far as like wrestling, basketball, life in general, what are my hobbies, like stuff like that, my common interests. As I said earlier, I like to write. Oh, basketball for sure. Basketball for sure. I'm a Miami Heat and um I'm a Lakers and Miami Heat fan. I actually had a buddy in high school. He wanted me to play soccer with him, but I sucked at soccer. I was terrible. Messy for sure. I just like his approach to the game of football or soccer. I like his approach to it, you know. I think Ronaldo, he's too cocky for me to like him. If he wasn't no. If he wasn't too cocky, I would definitely say Ronaldo, but I think he's too cocky. He's way too cocky. Like it's good to be confident in your own beliefs, but like when you get it to the point where, you kind of put yourself above your teammates, that's when you're cocky, you're not confident. And I think Messi would never put himself above his teammates. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm sorry, your opinion. Yeah, it is my opinion. I'm sorry we can't uh agree on that, but that's just my opinion. Yeah. Having a pretty chill day today. I had work in the morning, and a lot of the people I work with, uh, now at my new job, they're really like down to earth, just normal people. Like, and I feel so weird saying that, but they're very normal, and it's easy to get along with them. Everybody has like their own distinct personality about them, and I like that. It's like I don't like people who are like exactly like me, because then I'll be like, I would question everything. I'm somebody who like questions a lot of things, and if somebody was like exactly like me, or a lot of people were, I'd be like, nah, you the ops. But yeah, a lot of people are different, for sure. There's somebody who I just met at my job, and he shows me like some certain videos, like videos of Elden Ring. I never played Elden Ring a day in my life, and I didn't know any of the characters, but it was like, um, I think the name of the character was Radon. He showed me, uh, and he the in the video the streamer was running away from Radon, and then he blasted him to kill him with, I think, with like a fireball or something. It was like, I don't know if it was like X-ray vision or if it was, fire coming out of his mouth, like a fire breathing dragon or something. But yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. I mean, I don't really follow King Von like that though. But yeah, I don't typically listen to music like his. Like, okay, appreciate it. Have a good night. I hope you get well rested for whatever you're planning to do tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy your night. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you chit chatting for a little bit, getting to know me a little bit more. Later. My phone's on 41%, man. Oh my gosh. The Meta Girls. Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. I can't believe she actually has a lollipop in her entrance. Like, that's crazy. How do you get invited to a creator fest? Oh yes! Finally! EA and 2K are in talks about reviving a college basketball game. Do you know how long I've waited for a moment like this? I waited a long ass time, bro. Like, come on, bro. What are we waiting on? Mount Rushmore is only four faces, not five. I can't stand the double rim, bro. You just asked the question, what's the worst thing that could happen? What's the worst? A worn out basketball, uh, double rim, no net, or what was the last one? Windy day. Uh, uh, a double rim, bro. That's the worst. The absolute worst. It doesn't even compare. Yeah, I think I might end stream, though. Appreciate all y'all stopping by. Bella, it's been nice talking to you. Pinky Toe, appreciate your sub. Appreciate your sub, Bella, as well. Um, Chase, fun talking to you as well. Maya, thank you for staying here as well. Sand Cream and Hayes, appreciate y'all. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Um, I don't know. We might do a live tomorrow. We might not. It depends on how I'm feeling. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Be on the lookout for another video if there's should be another one coming. And I'll say sayonara for now. See you soon. See you later. Have a good night. Have a good day, evening, whatever time you are watching this. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.